The first thing about Tai Chi that's so important is just to enjoy the moment. If you're outside, you can enjoy the day and the trees. Enjoy your feet on the earth and shift your weight slightly and just feel the weight distributed between your big toe, your little toe, your heels. So you're sort of centered over your feet. And then just go from side to side. And you want to have fun with Tai Chi. And you want it to be a joyful part of your life. So it's important to smile. I don't want to force you to smile. Smile if you think of your mouth, your center of your upper lip, and just see if you can feel all the way to the corner of your lips. Just breathe and smile. Then your lower lip. Can you feel from the center to the corners? And then something you can do is a big yawn. And just let it go. Let your jaw go. And relax your mouth. If your mouth is relaxed and you make a smile, that's all there is to it. And that smile opens the pelvic floor. And that smile gives energy to all the organs. It gives healing, relaxed energy to all the organs. If you smile with your mouth and you open your pelvic floor, your organs will be healthy. Okay, so that's really hard. The hardest thing after that is relaxing. It's really being relaxed like a baby's bottom, like yeasty bread dough. So relax your shoulders, relax your heart and your arms, and put your hands on your belly and relax your belly. And bend your knees a little bit and get a little bow-legged. So let your legs go out to the side and your pelvic floor gets wider. Straighten the back of your legs. And then very slowly bend your knees again and relax your pelvic floor. Relax your dantian. It's almost like you've got the ball of chi that you're sitting on. And as you relax your dantian and sink, the beach ball opens your legs a little bit to the side. And less is more. And we have a beautiful day out here. So place our hands in front of us. Fingers connected by energy. And then open your arms. Relax your elbows. Stretch into the day, and then bring beautiful energy to your third eye, and then pouring it through your body. Very gradually relax your heart, your dantian, and your pelvic floor. And then just wait a moment. Open your arms and stretch your rib cage. And then open up again and bring your hands to your third eye. And feel the blessing of this beautiful energy of this day. And as your hands pass the organs of your body, you relax. You get relaxed, but you get more energy at the same time. One more time. And my teacher used to say, my second teacher, Master Jean, and he said if I could do this perfectly, in a perfect, relaxed way, I could be his teacher. So there's wonderful energy points right in the center of your palm. Just massage it a little bit. It's the center of your palm. These are the bubbling spring points. If you take your hand and you relax the fingers and you imagine the chi just being drawn up, and then as you bend your knee, let the energy, just imagine the energy bubbling up again, and you can look around you, as enjoy the day as you do this, and your fingers are just like tickling the energy, leaving trails of chi behind and gathering more chi. And then let hand relax and just check your shoulders on that side. You might find a difference in your shoulder. And then breathe. You might find a difference on that side. And now let's try the other side. And it's important to just breathe naturally while you do this. And your hand goes up and down naturally. And not particularly the way that I'm doing it, but that you find your own rhythm. Whatever feels good to you. And the hardest part is really relaxing the heart, the dantian, and the pelvic floor. That's a lot of stuff that's basic, but it's also the thing that you need to do all the time. And Baryshnikov tells a story where he does the same ballet, that all the beginning people do it. But now this point here, the point in your palm, did you feel anything in your palm? There's that bubbling spring point in your feet as well. So imagine that same point, like we found in the palm of your hand, in the sole of your foot. And it's a secondary heart pump. It actually sends a spiral energy. The small blood vessels in the legs start to pump more. And as we get older, our heart's able to pump less. And so then our blood vessels in our legs have to pump more. So move from side to side. And when you go to one side, feel that bubbling spring point in your foot mash down against the earth. And then you go to the other side, and then the bubbling spring mashes down, and then it comes up. And just imagine this beautiful energy, spring, right in the center of your foot. It's a very sensuous point when you find it. There's a sense of delight when you find it. Now, my teacher's teacher healed himself from some very severe illnesses by practicing just these simple movements. So now go with one hand. And now imagine the energy is a rainbow from one bubbling spring foot through the belly to the other foot. So your whole pelvis, as you go side to side, gets a little rainbow of energy. And don't forget to smile, of course. And you can wiggle and shake and take a break. And you want to have a sense of being yourself in the moves. You may decide to not watch me and just do what you want for a while. And the fingertips trailing the chi. And it's interesting as one hand goes down and the fingers spread the chi and the toes, and then the other foot and hand spreads the chi, and you're imagining the rainbow going through the pelvis. And if you want to get a little more energy through the heart, go higher. I constantly have to think of relaxing my shoulders and my mouth because there's always tension there. And the funny thing about the mouth is there's always one corner that holds suspicion and fear. So find that one corner and give it a little extra relaxation. Mine is the right corner. That's where the suspicion and fear is. So the chi is now just radiating out of our heart. Now if we go a little higher and we start with our tailbone and we go up the 5 vertebrae below the waist, 12 vertebrae to the neck, and then 7 vertebrae in the neck. It's really hard to find any of the neck vertebra. So the pelvis, whatever you feel, just feel into the individual vertebra. And then, if you get tired of looking for the vertebra, but you might be able to do it forever, think of the front line. There's a ripple that goes from the tailbone through the pelvic floor, through the clitoris, and up the pubic triangle, all the way up your body. And so feel for that ripple in front of your body. And meanwhile, the chi is flowing, the energy is flowing as you're shifting your weight from the right to the left. And now if you want a little more stimulation, you might say, I want to get crazy here. You can start spiraling it by turning your rib cage just a little twist to one side, spiral, enjoying the day. If there was a kid around, you could say hi, or a dog, even a tree. It's always nice to greet people. Tai Chi is very environmental, so you want to think of everything around you. Tai Chi is so amazing and the energy is so beautiful. It's like watching the ocean and you feel more peaceful. If you're doing Tai Chi, then everybody around you starts to breathe a little better. So if you're in a park, it's like you're giving a gift to all the people around you. And now let's do some gathering of the chi again. Pull it up. And we're shifting our weight. Now put your hands over your dantian and just squish your toes into the ground. And imagine that you're in yummy mud. Just feeling the earth energy and squish your toes. There's 25 bones in each foot, and there's 200,000 sensors in each foot, in the sole of each foot. 200,000. Imagine if you took a pin and pricked yourself, you could prick yourself 200,000 times. Let all those nerve endings in your feet just open up and sense the earth energy.